Frankenstein is a 2025 gothic sci-fi film written and directed by Guillermo del Toro. It stars Oscar Isaac, Jacob Elordi, Mia Goth, Christoph Waltz, Charles Dance, Lars Mikkelsen. I mean, the cast is absolutely mind-blowingly brilliant. It's based on Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. The movie runs for 150 minutes long, had a limited theatrical release October 17th, 2025, and had its world premiere on Netflix November 7th, 2025. Let me just say, this was one of my most anticipated films of 2025, and it did not disappoint. I am a huge fan, if you didn't know, of the 1818 novel Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, or Frankenstein or the Modern Prometheus, which is what it's actually called. And I've loved that book for ever since I read it, and seeing different adaptations of Frankenstein from Boris Karloff, from the Universal Monsters, to seeing Kenneth Branagh's version, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, where Robert De Niro played the creature, and now seeing this, and then, like I stated, different iterations through the course of film and television and pop culture. This is up there as one of the best as an adaptation. Just the way the movie starts, where we're in the North Pole, a Danish ship gets stuck in the Arctic ice, and then the crew, led by Captain Anderson, played by Lars Mikkelsen, who is Mads Mikkelsen's brother, kind of find an injured Frankenstein, or Victor Frankenstein, and it's just, wow. Now, if you didn't know, Frankenstein is not the monster. He doesn't go by that. Frankenstein is the doctor who created the creature. This aspect of filmmaking is, by all means, one of the best. Yes, I'm praising this film so early in my review because it's that good. Just the way everything is done, the cinematic scope of it, the editing, the color, the saturation, it just really, really works. And seeing Guillermo del Toro write and direct kind of his baby and see it come to fruition. He's wanted to do a Frankenstein film for a very, very long time, and let's just say he hit it out of the ballpark. What I did like was the acting. Oscar Isaac as Baron Victor Frankenstein is really well done. Very different than iterations that we've seen before, but what really stands out is Jacob Elordi as the creature. That is always the secret in monster films. Like, what will the creature look like? What will the monster look like? What's going to happen? I mean, same thing with Nosferatu, directed by Robert Eggers, who we didn't know what the Count would look like, Count Orlok. But then we saw him in the film. It's like, whoa, crazy. We see Jacob Elordi, who spent 11 hours in the makeup chair just to get this look. I mean, breathtaking. Seeing the aspect of how Christoph Waltz, also as Henrik Harlander, really, really works to a point where he shares scenes with amazing actors. And then, I will say this, and I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of Mia Goth, was never a fan of Mia Goth, but she actually stood toe-to-toe with some of the greats in this movie, and she showed her acting prowess, and she was really, really good, which I'm very surprised that she was. And just seeing her range and scope of how certain things are done and how she was able to do things was good. Seeing the aspects of the costume, the set designs, the lab, my goodness, the creation of the creature was one of the best I've seen in a very, very long time. And I keep saying it, Jacob Elordi was phenomenal as the creature. You see aspects of the creature, not knowing what he is, understand that, and then having that emotional aspect to it as well, where the creature kind of falls in love with Lady Elizabeth, and it's like, okay, where is this going? What is happening? I actually saw this in theaters twice, if you can believe it, because I wanted that cinematic movie theater going experience for a film like this. When it was said that this was a straight to Netflix film, they changed course and gave it a limited theatrical release, which was a very, very smart idea. And now the world can see how amazing this film is. I would love to see this film get nominated for a slew of awards during awards season, but will it? We just have to wait and see to find out if that's possible. The only thing that I didn't like was the runtime. It's 150 minutes long. I'm pretty sure Guillermo del Toro could have shaved off at least 30 to 45 minutes, but I understand that this is his baby and he wanted to get everything in there all at once. And seeing the design of how things are, He works with practical effects mixed with CGI. But you can tell the aspects where practical effects are used heavily straightforward, and it's done very, very well. I will say that some people, moviegoers or fans of Frankenstein, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, will find the story slow going. Yes, it is a slow burn, but if you understand how the story goes and how it works, it's done really well. Every writer, every director has their own iteration, adaptation of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. And so far, the only one that came close to a true adaptation of the novel was Kenneth Branagh's Mary Shelley's Frankenstein back in 1994, where Robert De Niro played the creature. If you haven't seen that film, do so, because it's much more darker and gritty and more gothic. But this is very close to getting the adaptation perfectly, to the point where it's like, wow, some things are changed, but not a lot, but it's done very, very well. As I'm watching it, I could not take my eyes off the screen. The rule of thirds, the 180 rule, was done so immaculately that, my God, just thinking about it and, enjoying it for what it is what really made this film for me. I had a blast with it. It's probably my number one film of 2025 because it was very, very good from start to finish. And, I love that kind of novel, that aspect of the Gothic novel. I love Gothic novels. I mean, I love reading Frankenstein. I could read the book over and over again because it's that good. It's 280 pages. I mean, it's not a, long read at all. But seeing aspects of, the music and the score by Alexander Desplat, who really, really scored a beautiful, harmonious score, is just, it's chef's kiss. And seeing Guillermo del Toro work is really good. Give Guillermo del Toro the entire Universal monster movie slate and bring all everybody together, because I think he can do that. And just how he works and how his mind works is so, so good and really well done. This film is a masterpiece, and it's a modern masterpiece for that. And you will have a great time with it. And if you love the idea of reading Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, if you love Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, the novel or different iterations of it, this is a movie for you, and you will fall in love with it. Just how it's done, the emotion, the aspect, the acting, the cinematography, the music, the editing, every single thing worked in a way where it hit every mark really, really well. I haven't seen a very intricate film like this from Guillermo del Toro, maybe since Pan's Labyrinth. And, I mean, The Shape of Water was good. That was his creature from the Black Lagoon. So, but since Pan's Labyrinth, this is his masterpiece. And I think Guillermo del Toro will be known for Frankenstein. And just the idea of the writing of the name Frankenstein in it is just so well. Listen, I had a blast with it. Check this movie out. You'll absolutely enjoy it. For me, Frankenstein, or Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, gets 5 out of 5 film reels. I would absolutely give this more than 5 out of 5. I will actually give it a 10 out of 10 film reels because it's really, really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about Frankenstein or Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? Did you see it in theaters when it had its limited theatrical release? Did you wait for it on Netflix? What did you like about it? Who was your favorite character? Who was your least favorite character? Did you like the aspect of the filmmaking? What didn't you like about it? And do you think the runtime was just right, or was it a little bit too long? And what is your favorite Guillermo del Toro film? Let me know in the comment section about all the questions I just asked. I'm Mr. Filmstock. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next review video.